Okay, here's question 22 on the foundation non-calculator paper. Let's read the question first. Greg sells car insurance and home insurance. Okay, the table shows the cost of the insurance. So car insurance costs 200 and home insurance costs 350. Each month Greg earns £530 basic pay, and he gets 5% of the cost of all the car insurance he sells and 10% of the cost of all the home insurance that he sells. In May, Greg sold 6 car insurances and 4 home insurances. Work out the total amount of money that he earned in May. Okay, so there's quite a lot here. There's quite a lot of numbers. There's quite a lot to do. So let's break this down. So Greg's pay is equal to, so he's definitely going to get £530. That's his basic pay, and then he's going to get 5% of car insurance, and he's going to get 10% of the home insurance that he sold. Okay, so however much car insurance he sells, he gets 5% of that. However much home insurance he sells, he gets 10% of that. So 5% of a car, so for each car insurance that he sells, he's going to get 5% of that. So if I'm going to work that out up here, 5% of 200, well, 10% of 200 is 20, so 5% is going to be £10. So for every car insurance he sells, he's going to get £10. What about home insurance? He's going to get 10%. So 10% of £350. That's a bit easier. That's £35. Okay, so what I've got here is enough to actually help me work this out. So he's going to get his basic pay of 530, and if he sells 6 car insurances, so that means he's going to get 6 lots of 10 quid, because for each car insurance he's going to get £10. If he sells 4 home insurances, he's going to get 4 lots of £35. Okay, so this is starting to make sense and is starting to work through. You've got the £530 plus, that's going to work out at £60, and 4 lots of 35, so 35 and 35 is 70, and then 2 lots of 70, 140. You could go off to a side and do 35, 35, 35, and 35. As I said, those two make 70, those two make 70, and 70 add 70 is 140. Okay, now I just need to do some addition. 60 add 140 is 200, 200 and 530, £730. So that means that Greg is going to earn £730, right, for the month of May, for his total wage for the month of May. Now, as you can see, I've broken down this question, sort of laid out my answer in a clear way, and also I did some of my workings out at the top there, and that's totally okay. You're still going to get credit for that. This question is worth 5 marks, and I think it's pretty straightforward to do it as long as you follow a logical route, a sensible way, right? The hardest thing about this is working out 5% and 10%, which I think many of you can do. 730, pretty easy to get that answer. Take your time, go through this question a couple of times and make sure you understand it. Make sure you can do it yourself.